Okay, we're gonna capture this little alley and just kind of reflect what's in it. And I saw something called the Bowrington Market, which is right here, Bowrington Road Market. I don't know if Bowrington Road is like, it can't be that one because that's Hennessy. And it looks like I'm gonna need that umbrella as well. But I'm gonna be talking about the 5,000 mask policy, which I think is kind of interesting. As you can see, I'm wearing my mask. Not sure what to do with my arms when I do this. A lot of people have a GoPro stick, push it up, but I don't, so you end up seeing, anyways, $5,000 mask policy. Let's talk about it. Okay, so hope you enjoy another one of Hong Kong 2022, filming the streets in Hong Kong. All right, so like, subscribe, leave some comments below.
Chiquinha, chiquinha, toma cuidado da boquinha, chiquinha.
Okay, so we're going to be kind of focusing on this little alley. Let's walk down this way real quick. Yeah, one of the things that really surprised me, I'll give you a little bit of background. I've been in Macau the last 2.5 years, stuck there with COVID, without COVID. There's zero COVID. I don't have COVID. Nobody there does, except for 85 people in the last 2.5 years. But everybody there is wearing a mask. So that's one of the big differences that I've had coming over, is that, look how cool these little alleys look. Wow. I think I'm on Bowrington Road, so we're just gonna walk up to the main street in a minute and we'll just see if we actually are or not. And we'll film it and call it accordingly. That's kind of cool. That's like a little back thing. So much cool art. So the 5,000 mask, 5,000 Hong Kong dollars, that's about 600 American dollars, I think, something like that. Maybe somebody can do the math on that. 4,000 Hong Kong is $500, I think. So maybe $600. Let me see, are we in Bowrington Road? No, we're on Tin Loc Lane. So I guess that market is a little bit different. But anyways, we just came down that alley and we'll just label this one, I guess we'll call it Tin Loc Lane. And let me just kind of give you the name of it real quick. Tin Loc Lane right there. So that's the lane that we're on. We're gonna be walking down it. But yeah, this mask, if I don't wear this mask, it's a 5,000. And when I was in Macau, everybody's wearing a mask, but I don't think there's a fine. So sometimes when I was outside, I don't really see the point of it. Like all the signs that I see, you can't get COVID just walking down the street in the fresh air. You can only get it in enclosed rooms and touching stuff, so it's predominantly in those ways. It's not by breathing outdoor air, so it doesn't make any sense. So I would take off the mask at times because of that. That's kind of some cool artwork right there. Let me just see if this is Bowrington. If it is, I might film this one and call it Bowrington Road. I think it probably is Bowrington. Wan Chai Road. So this is part of Wan Chai Road still. Anyways, we're just gonna focus on the topic. But if you're curious where we are, there's Bowrington Road, Cook's Food Center. So maybe Bowrington Road is kind of in this vicinity. So we might find Bowrington Road and just kind of connect it all together. But this is a topic-centered discussion anyways with a mask. But yeah, so if you don't wear your mask, it's a 5,000 Hong Kong dollar fine. And there's a lot of other COVID things that are quite different. And I was also going to reflect on the COVID bubbles because there's Bowrington Road Market. Okay, so we're going to go up to Bowrington Road and there's the market up there. I guess we'll be focusing on both, I guess, is Bowrington Road and a little bit around it. It's just good for the viewers anyways. But yeah, there's this, in Asia, there's so many restrictions and quarantines and banned foreigners and banned non-locals pretty much throughout all of Asia for most of this time, except with a few exceptions like Singapore, Thailand is trying to bring people in. But for the most part, we were kind of all isolated in our own little bubbles. So I've been isolated in the 2.5. There's Bowrington Road. There's a hotel way down there I used to stay at sometimes. There it is right there, that big yellow one I think. So I'd stay up in that one sometimes. It's kind of a cool looking building as well when you look at it right from here. And we're just gonna walk down here and kind of reflect about the COVID bubbles. Might even walk down and back. But the COVID bubbles means that, you know, each of us that's in a COVID bubble, we don't really know what's going on in the other COVID bubbles. So for example, my friend in Shanghai, you know, he's been in his bubble and he was locked away in his apartment for the last 5-6 weeks. And he's here in Hong Kong as well. He's probably in some of the videos that you have seen. And he's been around a long time like I have in Asia. Actually, we go back about 25 years in Asia. I've known him since way back 20 years ago. Or longer. Anyways, that's not the purpose, but he was stuck in his Shanghai bubble for the last 6 weeks and Shanghai for the last 4 years, and I've been in Macau for the last 9 years, and my COVID restricted bubble for the last 2.5 years, and then we come over here and everything's different. So just the way they do how they treat masks, $5,000 fine, that was very surprising to me. People were very clear to me that I was taking a risk by occasionally taking the mask down a little bit, which I usually do when I film in Macau. And I'm kind of half have it on my mouth right now as well. It muffles the voice, of course. Here's iconic main road right here. This is Hennessy, so you can see all the trams going by. And I guess Bowrington Road will be our focus. And I'll probably talk more about these COVID bubbles later as well. And I think I'm gonna walk up to that hotel that I was telling you that I stayed at. But yeah, so anyways, there's a lot of differences here. That's quite interesting. You also do these, you have to show your vaccination record, which is quite interesting. Because Macau, we don't have to do that. There's no restrictions. If you don't have vaccinations, it's actually one of my frustrations, watching everybody else open up. You know, like places like Singapore, you know, that just, you know, get everybody in Middle Eastern countries, and pretty much all these places that have money have been vaccinated their people quickly. Most European places are kind of all coming out on the back side of it, and it just feels like Macau has a long ways to go. Anyways, I guess the main topic was about the 5,000 Hong Kong dollar. And this is Bowrington Road, by the way. And that hotel that I stayed at in the past at different times is straight ahead. And I guess I'll be walking to it because I said that I would. And once I get to it, I'll end this video. But anyways, this is Hong Kong and Macau in the COVID era 2022, and you're watching Cool Streets. And I keep changing the name of my YouTube channel. It used to be Get Sidetracked, and then all these variations with Macau because I was stuck in Macau for 2.5 years. So it doesn't make sense to have like a travel one if you can't go anywhere. Okay, so that hotel is called Best Western. So we're just gonna cross over a little bit. It's nice to be in Hong Kong though. So there's a Best Western hotel right there. So if you're wondering what it looks like, where it is, it's on Bowrington Road, and it's all the way down at the end of the street here. Another hotel right there. South Pacific. And that's when I stayed at sometimes, but not this time. Okay, nice. Bowrington Road, complete with pigeons. Okay, so hope you enjoy another one of Hong Kong 2022, filming the streets in Hong Kong. Alright, so like, subscribe, leave some comments below.
Chiquinha, chiquinha.